I am a huge fan of garlic, and I've been wanting to make a garlic vinegar for a while, and since the methods were pretty much the same, I made a blueberry vinegar as well. This stuff's going to take a little while to mature, but it all starts with this ginger bug that we made way back in June. If you guys are interested in making your own, I made a tutorial via shorts and reels, but I'm probably going to make another one soon. Also, if you guys are new here, be sure to like and subscribe. I do a ton of tutorials in the kitchen, and also we cultivate fungi here. So what I needed to do first was break these garlic pieces down because they're really dense, and I want this to pretty much be done within like a month or so. So I have to crush all these. Next up, we need to zero the jar just so that we can weigh the contents later. So the weight of the jar is about 790 grams. Then we went and filled up the jar with the garlic at about halfway, and then we're gonna add in the ginger bug as the liquid. Now this is what's gonna really make this a surefire win, because the yeast is already established in this liquid, so all we have to do is pour it in. So now we're gonna weigh it, and it came out to like 1396. So we subtract that by the weight of the glass, and then we get 606, and then multiply that times 0.2. That's 20%, and then we're gonna add that in. You don't really need to be precise. The only reason I'm trying to get it to 20% is so that the alcohol content is really high, so that all of that is converted into acetic acid later. Now for the blueberries, we're doing the same thing. These were a lot easier to crush, so I just put them all straight in the jar and mashed it up. I'll be doing another one of these later in a much larger jar, but I just wanted to try this because I had the blueberries on hand. So we'll see the process on a smaller scale, but it's pretty much the same as the garlic. We're gonna crush it up, add some sugar, add the ginger bug to eat the sugar, and it's also gonna eat those natural sugars. And then once it's not sweet anymore and the alcohol content is high, we'll introduce a SCOBY or a little bit of vinegar and watch it convert over a month or two. So this is going to be really good, and then once that alcohol is completely gone, it's going to be really bold, and then we can add sugar back in without it going back into being like a ginger bug. Also, at this point, you can't really taste too much of the ginger anymore, so it's really just like a yeast colony, and it's super useful for starting fermentations like this. So I love keeping these around. Next up, I just needed to cover the top to that, and I did the same thing for the garlic. This is going to stop any contaminants from like falling in there. And now we just have to wait. I'm just going to leave this on the counter in a warm room, and we'll come back to it in a while. And for the ginger bug, to replenish it, all I have to do is add a bunch of water back in to make sure that it doesn't run out. And then I'm gonna add some sugar for them to snack on, and then this should be good. I don't have to feed them again for another like a week or two. So that's how you maintain a ginger bug. That's how you make vinegar, and that's pretty much it for this video. As these fermentations develop, we'll be dropping some update videos to keep you guys in tune with what's going on. We also have a kimchi video coming soon. So be sure to like and subscribe, and to check out the Mycrodex website, where we have extractions of medicinal and gourmet fungi like lion's mane and reishi. These are potent, have no alcohol, and they are really good for you. So check that out, and I'll see you guys soon.